Welcome to our very first podcast. Don't know how this is going to turn out because we've never done anything like this. I think I'm the only one that listens to podcasts a lot. Elijah's listened to, a little bit.
Podcasts.
No, you don't.
I do.
What do you listen to?
I listen to the official podcast and
the
Eddie podcast.
How many episodes?
I listened to, when I was playing Dark Souls, the only thing I would put on the background was the official's podcast.
Alright, what else?
So, I listened to Gus and Eddie's podcast.
Alright,
that's a pretty good one. Gus and Eddie, they're pretty good. I like their podcast. They're funny. They do bits and shit.
What about you, Elijah? What podcast do you listen to?
I like to listen to Let's Play, their podcast.
Oh yeah, you always tell me that.
Yeah, RT podcast, Off Topic. I listened to the Daily for a little bit when I was going to
what was
my
the
classes.
Daily?
The Daily was it was a daily podcast. Where it was
like every day?
Every day except for one day, maybe Sundays or something.
That was Joe Rogan right there.
Yeah, but they're only 20 minutes, and it's just what's happening that day or what's happening the day before. It's
did they do any edits or is it just straight through?
They do edits because it's an interview-ish podcast where they go out and talk to people about it. Yeah, that was pretty cool. It was just something I would listen to on the public transport I would take.
Yeah, that's what I usually do with the Bob podcast when I go out for deliveries. At my job, I'll just listen to them. Yeah, sometimes if I'm in the shower or playing video games.
That's what I like to do when I'm playing Pokemon or some mindless game like Minecraft.
Yeah.
Minecraft, Mario Maker.
I'm trying to do that with Doom, but it's kind of hard because it's a pretty loud game still, with all the monsters yelling. Demons.
Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild is a good one.
Oh yeah.
I don't
podcast too.
Sometimes I don't like listening to podcasts because I feel like it takes away from the experience of the game. I want to actually experience
Oh.
Yeah. Some games are like that.
Yeah. Because I'm imagining Doom, you kind of
Well, I played Doom already.
Oh, you have? Okay,
yeah, so I'm just replaying it now. That's so yeah, I don't really care now. I know the main story. Here's the two main people that's on this channel at least. Me, Jesus, hi, always been here. From the beginning. And then I got my co-host, Sawyer.
That's me.
And I got our, basically, other co-host for this podcast, our really good friend, Elijah.
Yeah, what's up?
He's been in a couple videos. But, yeah, we're just going to shoot the shit. Some of us has some topics that we can talk about. Some maybe some controversial stuff. Because maybe I got some opposite opinions.
Let's go ahead
and we're going to piss off
you actually have topics written down?
I wrote it down for you.
Oh, shit, thank you.
Let's put a disclaimer here. We're not serious about anything. We don't.
Oh God,
we don't take anything seriously.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, we don't take anything serious. We might joke a lot about stuff. Of course, we won't go overboard.
We won't go overboard. If we do, we will beep it out. I do sometimes.
I was about to say we definitely do have a very dark humor.
Yeah.
You probably, if any of you guys seen our videos, at least with me and Sawyer, we kind of don't really filter ourselves too much.
No.
If we do bleep some stuff out, but we don't really care. But I know there are sensitive people out there, so of course we won't try to.
Well, it's okay if you're sensitive too.
But
get it.
At the same time,
let's say if you're the type that doesn't like a Joe Rogan type podcast or very profane, just don't listen to this.
Yeah, we cuss a lot and everything. We do have our own opinions and everything, but it's just opinions. Everyone's has their own opinions and everything. It doesn't matter. You don't have to listen to us and believe anything we say.
None of us actually have any hardcore.
Right, we're just 19-year-olds.
Yeah, we are really
actually, no,
stupid.
You guys are 19-year-olds.
Yeah, I was about to say, Elijah here, he's an 18-year-old, a year below us. But, I mean, it's just...
We are really stupid.
We are really stupid. Yeah. There's definitely no doubt about that.
Seriously, we're not aware of our surroundings. We're fucking stupid.
Right? But, one of the first topics, though, we do have...
Break your bed.
Oh, great.
I'm just going to sit over here.
That's all right. I think this is kind of newish. This was last week they announced it, but Disney, of course, with all their live action remakes that they're doing, they announced a Little Mermaid one, and they announced the actress for the Little Mermaid is going to be Halle Bailey. I thought it was Halle Berry at first, which I was at first. To be honest, even though it is, they're changing the race of the character. When I thought it was Halle Berry, I was like, okay, I like her a lot. But then it was someone else I don't really know. She's a hip-hop singer. She's been in a few, TV shows and movies. You said, Elijah?
Yeah, she was in... If you ever knew this amazing movie called... what was it called? It's a Disney movie.
Oh, it was a Disney movie.
It was a Disney movie.
Oh.
Let It Shine.
Let It Shine?
Let It Shine.
Have you seen
that amazing movie about that one rapper.
Oh, what the fuck?
What? Okay, yeah, so she doesn't have too much experience, so I don't know how her acting
But she's in Grownish,
is.
so I don't know.
What's Grownish about?
He told you earlier it was a TV
that's
show.
like a Hulu show, right?
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's on Hulu.
Maybe she is good. I don't know, but
yeah.
So this is kind of like what I was saying. How have our own opinions. For me, like I don't like when they change a character, like just like change the character's personality. Well, maybe she'll probably have the same personality.
Yeah,
but like it's just like changing the race, like to like appeal to an audience because
it's
me and Elijah kind of disagree a little bit. Sawyer doesn't give a shit at all.
I don't.
He doesn't care for those remakes. Like you haven't seen Aladdin.
I haven't even seen the original Little Mermaid.
Oh, that's true.
But I get what you're saying about like how like Disney and them are trying to appeal to like.
It is Disney because Disney owns Marvel, and that's where like a lot of my main issues were, where they change the races of characters, which they can do it really good. Like Nick Fury, he was originally white, but then they have a separate universe, Ultimate Marvel, where he's black, and that's what they use for the movies, which is great. Samuel L. Jackson's amazing, and then they still do it good, like Captain America when Steve Rogers dies. Or like loses his powers, he gives it to Falcon, who is African American.
Yeah.
But they did it good. Like okay, Steve Rogers is out.
So who's a bad example?
A bad example would be for Iron Man, kind of Ironheart. That's her name. So Iron Man in the comics, he like dies or goes in a coma, and they're like, all right, here's this new character that we're just gonna introduce now. She's 18 and she's gonna take the mantle of Iron Man. She's African American. It's a little different because. She was called Iron Man for a little bit for some reason, but now she's called Ironheart. But it was weird because they just all of a sudden introduced her, like, after he dies, not like he wasn't training her or anything.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
It literally was just like, oh, she saw that he's Iron Man. It would have been cool if he did, like, he found her and was like, hey, I'm going to teach you, like, you're really smart.
Kind of like Spider-Man and Iron Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man and Iron Man. That would have been cool, but they just introduce it like that.
I think it's unfair to... Okay, I think it's kind of unfair to compare Marvel to a Disney film.
Okay, yeah.
Because you're talking about different types of media. You're talking about comics, and then you're talking about.
But they're all owned by Disney.
Yeah, it's owned by Disney, but like it's different. It's totally different.
Okay. Well, that's like one of my issues with that. All right, let me like talk about Disney at least. Like, so this is the first one so far that they changed a Disney character's race. They never did that at all. Like with. Was Maleficent? Is that Snow White?
Maleficent, yeah.
That's Snow White, so she's white in that still.
Yeah.
Are
you talking about the Maleficent movie?
Yeah, Maleficent movie. That's a live action.
Yeah.
That was Snow White, right? The story,
sure.
Or is it Cinderella?
I don't know.
It's Snow White.
It's Snow White. That's I know.
I just watched that movie. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, both of the fucking villains are dragons, or they can change.
Yeah, I think so.
So it's weird, but yeah. So all that. I'm trying to remember Aladdin. Of course, they're not going to change a Arabic characters into a white in a city that's in Arab, like Middle East, but people are arguing. They're saying like this could take place in the Caribbean, and so that's why she's dark skinned. But at the same time,
that would make sense.
Other people are arguing though, it's like they're still underwater. Like there's no sun, or the sun's not gonna.
Exactly, they're underwater. So why would she have to stay white? Is what I'm saying. Like, it's underwater. Like there should be no. Like nationality should assign to that.
Well, because if she's underwater, like she's not gonna get tan at all. There's no reason for it being because wasn't originally like
there's also
dark skin because the sun was always out like in Africa. That's where like the first people came from, right? As they say the theory. So like they're all like black. I'm pretty sure.
But then you're assigning logic of like sunlight
into a fantasy. That's what a lot of people are arguing too. It's just a fantasy character.
Yeah. What did I want to say? I totally forgot. Go ahead.
But it just, for me, like, the original character is white. Oh, and another thing, too, like, if you want, like, a character to appeal to, like, you know, not minorities, like, other races, I guess, like, Asian, they have Mulan. And then, like, they made a new character, I was saying earlier today when I was talking to you guys, Moana, right?
Moana, yeah.
Yeah, they made her new character, Pacific Island. There was never a movie about Pacific Islanders. Instead of changing someone's race into Pacific Islander, they just made a new character, which was an amazing movie.
Yeah.
It was a really good movie. I liked it. And so now they're changing, like, a white character in black for just whatever reason. Like, maybe there could be, like, if she is a good actress, then damn, alright, like, prove me wrong, like, it was a good movie. I'm not even sure if I'll see Little Mermaid. He's never really a big fan, but...
It's a musical film. You have to take account that she's a singer as well.
So she probably could be good at that. At the end of the day, she might be really good, and I'm just.
And here's the thing: you're never gonna.
Yeah, maybe Disney picked out an actual good person, and they're not just trying to appeal to that audience that's like progressive. Like maybe they actually found someone that's actually good.
That's
she
what
can
I was
play a
saying.
good Ariel.
It could be.
Not to mention,
damn, I can't believe you remember her name.
Not to
Ariel?
mention,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a double-edged sword where they could have just gone, yeah, let's just stick to white people, she'll have red hair, but then it's like, you'll still get backlash from the minority community saying like, oh, you could have like pushed the limit, like why does she still have to be white? Like,
But why does she have to be different color though?
But she doesn't have to be anything. I'm saying like they're not trying to assign anything. It's just that no matter what they do, they're gonna get backlash from someone. Like that's what happens when you have to like when you're like doing remakes and you have.
Don't think that would have happened if they didn't.
You don't think that would have happened?
I don't think.
I think like
because
like 5 people would say like
because like she was originally white, so it's like okay, yeah, make her white.
I hear so many complaints about people complaining that Disney is completely whitewashed. They have maybe 2-3 movies that represent a minority. They have Mulan, Moana,
Pocahontas,
Princess
and the Frog.
Princess and the Frog. That's 4 out of how many movies?
Why don't they make new characters, new movies?
I mean, they've made so many goddamn movies. They can remake a movie.
It's like, oh, do you like Little Mermaid? Which one, the Black Little Mermaid or the White Little Mermaid?
Or 2019 Little Mermaid.
That's
whatever it comes out.
I think 2020. It's not. They haven't even started filming.
Yeah.
They just announced the casting.
I just don't think it matters, honestly.
Maybe
I get it. I get it that it might, like, to some people, like, oh, this looks like it, you know, they're just trying to appeal to that audience, you know, that we're progressive too, but.
That's what I kind of
really
think.
Matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It probably doesn't matter.
Let them do that. Just let them do it. Just.
I mean, I can't stop them. There's no way. There's
no
way they're gonna
point
stop.
in complaining about it.
Maybe yeah. Like at the end of the day, it could be really good. It could be a really good choice.
Yeah,
like she could be a really great actress.
Be a good Little Mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
But in the end, it's just why make these live action movies in the first place? Like
another thing, like I kind of hate where like whitewashing. That's bad. That's that's stupid to make. Like what was that one movie? I think it was Gods of Egypt or something. It was about like
the one that Rami Malek was in.
The one from Game of Thrones.
No, the one from Mr. Robot. He was also in fucking the movie about Queen.
No, I don't think so.
Rhapsody?
I know the guy who was Jamie from Game of Thrones. He's in this movie. I think it was Gods of Egypt or something.
Oh, is that Mr. Robot?
Yep, it was Gods of Egypt. Was it the Mr. Robot guy in it?
Is he in it? I don't know.
I want to know what movie I'm thinking.
But so yeah, in that one it's in Egypt. So of course it should be Egyptian actors or like Middle Eastern actors. But instead they just casted a whole bunch of white actors, and for the Egyptian gods, they're white people. It's like what the fuck? So like that was a horrible case of whitewashing. So like there's that. But then how come it's okay from making a white character into a different race?
Because it's progressive.
It's progressive.
That's what.
There's just like people argue there's a lack of representation.
That's why they need to make new characters. I mean, it is 2019.
Yeah,
why keep making just white characters? You can always just make other like Coco. That was Pixar though, but like that was all about Hispanic culture, which was like it was really good. I didn't watch it though. I need to watch it. Yeah. I've seen like a few clips of it, which looked really cool, but there was that, like I said, Moana. Like never been.
Princess and the Frog.
Princess and the Frog. I love that movie. I really like that movie. I don't know how they.
I don't know why.
I don't know how they can make a live action. Yeah, it's a Disney
classic.
I think at this point now.
I
think 2007.
Because a lot of people don't talk about it, but I think it was one of the better movies.
I liked it a lot.
I liked it.
So yeah, like
I hereby announce that Princess and the Frog.
Yeah.
It's a classic. It's a Disney classic.
Yeah?
Yes.
A 19-year-old?
Yes.
How old is that movie?
I think it came out 2008. And it was like late 2000s.
I think I was in fucking elementary school.
I was going to say
2009.
2009. 10 years
about
ago.
it, yeah.
Okay.
So
I was going to say, like, why should they be limited to just they have to make new characters to be able to represent like minorities? Like, why could they not like remake a character?
At the same time, they're rehashing the same fucking story. Like so
like, either
Little
way,
Mermaid.
Disney's getting
so like
from you.
oh yeah, no, of course. At the end of the day, Disney's at the top, like no matter what. But like it's like, all right, let's do this. Let's remake this story of a white character and just make him black. Change nothing. Same story, you know. It changes nothing.
Yeah.
Like that's why I'd like make a new character, new story, and everything. Like,
so here's the thing. So, do that doesn't change the story. You're still watching the same movie. Only difference is the main character's a different race.
But how does that? How does
why
like?
Is that such, like, why would that be such, like?
It's just
to me,
weird.
It's
like, I don't know. It's just like I remember. It was kind of weird when like the horrible Fantastic Four movie came out.
Yeah.
They like changed Human Torch, who's a white guy.
They made him into a
black guy, which amazing actor Michael B. Jordan, love
Yeah.
him, but like even it was still a bad movie, and then they
Yeah.
like the whole thing, but it wasn't because of that.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like the movie was not bad because the character was black.
Exactly.
Like
so by that logic, them
the
being
movie's not gonna be bad.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the movie's gonna be bad because there's a black actress. I'm just saying like just why like change a character's race? Like it's just weird. Like I know I keep going back to Marvel, but they're different. But like just recently, they made a new Hispanic character.
Yeah.
Completely new, not related to any character that's already been made. It's What are you looking at? Remakes of
movies with different.
I don't know if there's a lot with it, but I can't remember his name. I think it's like something time related because his powers are time. But it was from the Wolverine Infinity Watch. They introduced a new character, all on his own with his own powers, and it was pretty cool. Like the way he was, and he's gonna get his own series. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
But so what are you looking at? Oh, Cinderella. What was that?
It's like really old.
Those it showed Cinderella, but she was black.
Yeah.
What?
It was just some fan
film
made.
in 1997.
Oh, was that an actual film?
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called Cinderella.
Oh, is it? Okay, I can't read cursive. I'm retarded.
These are like old movies though.
But yeah, all right. So
Karate Kid.
Karate Kid.
Oh.
Jaden Smith did a good job in Karate Kid.
I never watched both
I
of them,
liked
so I
it.
have no idea.
I liked it.
So
Shit,
it's a remake.
that's weird
And
though.
they changed this. Yeah.
Oh wait, is
okay.
that? Oh, that was a white
But it
kid,
was
huh?
like-
An original Karate Kid.
Yeah. Well, no, he was like Italian. He was Italian or something.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh well, I mean, is that Hispanic? Was that, or is that their its own thing?
That's
Italian.
I don't know.
But like,
Don't.
but that's the thing. Like they changed it
I
to
don't
like
think.
a black.
Well, I was
actor.
too young though to even know if there was any backlash.
Yeah.
To be honest, I have no idea. That might not have been a big deal.
I don't think it was a big deal back then because everybody wasn't doing it. You know.
That's true.
But
Plus,
who else is doing it now?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It just feels like something everybody's doing. Like
it
like,
feels like it's been talked
it's
about a lot. I
like
know what you mean. I
corporate
think it's
companies are just pandering to like the minority.
That was like the whole
But
Pride
it's
Month
not
thing
the
that happened
minority.
with the companies.
Yeah.
You know, they all changed their profile pictures to do the rainbows
Yeah.
for the whole month.
Hmm?
And
Annie.
Annie?
Remember?
Oh yeah, she was white.
And then she didn't like. Yeah.
I don't know. I guess because they still changed the story, right? And Annie is still like it was different.
I don't know.
Yeah, but then that
I didn't
has nothing
watch
to do with
it.
the choice of them choosing a black actress.
Fuck, I don't know. I guess I have different
I don't
feelings
think it
between
matters
like
'cause
a
it's
real
Annie.
world movie to like a fictional. I don't know why.
But it's still fiction.
Well, I mean, like, Little Mermaid's not real. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
but-
I don't know why. I feel different when it's like something like in the real world. Like, oh, okay, that's all right. That's cool. Compared to like something that's fictional. I don't know.
Is it because she's like animated?
Maybe. I don't
like-
know. I'm dumb. Like this is live action,
Yeah.
but I'm dumb. I don't know. I think we're done with this topic
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
What was the next one? It was Mulan.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't even
I
know.
have
There's
no-
really, I don't think there's anything really.
Yeah.
They haven't seen it. I saw it. It looks really weird to
Oh, yeah?
me. Like
Did they change the color of their skin?
no,
Okay.
it's a thankfully.
Who
It's
is
a. I don't know. Actually, look it up. I don't know who the actress is. I don't really know a lot of Asian actresses though, but
They're redoing Charlie's Angels. What they should know.
they do. They
are
did.
doing that.
They did. I
Angels?
saw
What was
that.
Charlie's Angels is with the girls, and it's Charlie. He gives them missions. They
Yeah.
go out and they're like
That-
spies and shit. It's badass.
I'm surprised it's still. Is that kind of sexist? Charlie's
Liu-
Angels.
Liu Yefi.
Like, hey, those are my angels. Those three girls.
I don't know, but they're remaking it.
They remade it a couple times now. It was a TV show, right? Before.
Yeah, it was a
yeah,
TV
but it's
show.
gonna be a movie now.
But I think it's cool because they're girls and they kick ass.
Girls, right? We need more
I think
girls
it's-
that kick ass.
I don't know
Who's-
any of these movies. I think she's just like a local Japanese or Chinese actress.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Like they're getting someone new. Like she can possibly start. Maybe this could boost her career then. Yeah, I have no idea what any of the other movies
Yeah,
are.
I think these
He
are
looks
all-
like the kid from Twilight.
Yeah, she was in like I think this is like I don't want to say this is like an Asian remake of Once Upon a Time.
But yeah,
it's a totally different movie. Never mind.
it's weird. I don't know why. Even though it was the same thing in the cartoon movie, though, like she still looked like a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Even because wasn't all she did was just put her hair up and that was it.
Who?
No, she cut it.
Mulan. She cut it. Okay.
She cut it, yeah.
Oh, I think the weird thing was it's still long in the live action. At least.
What?
So yeah. So for her, do you know the story of Mulan?
I never watched Mulan.
So you don't even know the story.
When
right?
I was a kid, I watched Lilo and Stitch.
Right. So the story is
Why
like.
isn't it a live action Lilo and Stitch?
Ew. That'd be weird to see
That would be
Stitch.
weird. I think. You know what?
There's a picture I've
If
seen
they're
where
doing
it shows a
Lion King, I
live.
can see them doing Lilo and Stitch, and I might be excited for that.
Maybe
don't
I
know.
saw
What
a
if they-
picture
what
of
if they
like
pull
someone
the
made
Sonic,
like
though?
live action
Oh,
Stitch, and it looked
no.
scary.
Yeah.
But
No, I don't think Disney would. Can Disney fuck up a Lilo and Stitch? Like, yes, they can.
I don't know.
Yes, they can.
But,
Who am I kidding?
so I basically this is like ancient China. It's in China, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is back where like oh you're gonna marry this guy. No one like you have no other
Arranged
choice.
marriage,
So
yeah.
like yeah, and the women didn't really do anything besides clean the house and cook. So she didn't want to do that. She's like, no, I'm a warrior. So
That's not the story.
Huh?
That's not the story.
I thought that was.
No,
the
no,
story.
no.
Yeah, she wanted
No, no, no.
she wanted to fight,
No, no,
but
no.
they wouldn't let her because she's a woman. So
No, no,
she
no.
I thought that
disguised
was like,
herself as
yeah.
a man.
To fight.
That's no. Her dad got called to war, and her dad was really old, and she didn't want her dad going to war.
Oh, so she's covering up for
So
him.
she cut her hair and took the
Oh.
name for herself, and then enlisted in the army.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
didn't
it
have-
was.
They didn't have DNA tests or anything back
No.
then.
No.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Or
Look it up, Sawyer.
maybe
I don't want to.
she cut her hair because they didn't allow women in the war, but the original reason of her enlisting was to take the place of her dad. That's what it was.
Okay, let me look up Mulan's story.
but yeah, in the live action though, it shows her fighting, but she has her long hair and everything. So I was like, wait,
How
what?
long is it?
Like down to here.
I mean, maybe it was longer before. Maybe she's just like, because I mean, they still had longish hair like to shoulder, I guess, and they would just tie it up.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, the father thing.
Yeah.
But it's the father thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. See,
it's been a long ass time
Fuck
since I've
off,
seen
I know
it.
Disney.
I thought she wanted.
I thought it was still kind of
Yeah.
close from what I said.
Yeah, she.
But in the
What?
end, she disguised as a man to fight in the army.
Yeah.
So that's basically how
And
this is
then-
gonna be.
And then so back to the arrow thing. This is just like a quick touch on that. I saw an article that said like who's gonna be her prince, and like how they're gonna address that. And I'm like, what do you guys think is gonna happen? Have they announced who the prince is gonna be?
No, they just announced her as the mermaid.
Yeah, because were they?
At this point, it's either they're all white in the movie.
Yeah, but like,
So-
was this back in the olden days? Like, what the fuck is that movie name?
They had
Little
wood-
Mermaid.
They had wooden ships. They
Yeah.
had wooden ships. So yeah, this is back then.
So like, where black people couldn't be princes and stuff. I'm not being racist, but like,
Those Africa.
well, it's a fictional
There's
world.
kings
I don't
and-
think it mattered.
Yeah,
Unless did it take place in like real world places? I don't think it matters.
Real world
I don't think
places,
it matters.
because like
It did, but I don't know where it took place. People say it was in the Caribbean, so I mean,
I don't know.
Anyways,
It could be
yeah,
anywhere.
it could be any race at this point. I don't
Yeah.
really care for the prince.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Then why do you care for Ariel?
she's the main character.
Did you
Okay.
who's that guy? The real strong black guy from Brooklyn?
Tyler Cruz? Terry
Brooklyn.
Terry
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews.
Tyler Crews. That's his brother.
Tyler Cruz.
He's not getting much
I
work
heard you say
around
Tyler
there.
Perry.
Oh, Tyler Perry. I thought it was Tyler Crews.
I was
No,
like, shit.
Terry
Tyler
Crews.
Perry?
I think he said something, or some people are like saying that he should be Neptune.
Oh, no. I was
Oh.
about to say the prince?
I was gonna say yeah, the prince. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool because he's gonna be shirtless in the movie. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Old Spice.
but yeah, since she is black, she's gonna have to have a black dad or mom. So
Oh no, I mean it's like it's a god and his daughter, so like, and they're all mer people. How the hell are they giving birth?
Are all the mer people gonna be black?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is this Black Panther underwater?
Were there any black mermaids in Little Mermaid?
No.
Yes, there, I swear to God.
I think
I
there was
swear
a
to God.
Look it up.
I think like a spin-off or some shit.
No. I swear to God, in like a cutscene, you see one.
Okay, I don't know.
It's already been 27 minutes.
Really?
Wow.
That's
What
it?
movie were we talking about before?
We only got into
Mulan.
the second topic.
No, we were talking about Little Mermaid.
No, but we were talking about Mulan before I brought up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are just toys.
No, I
Do you think her hair is gonna be red in the movie? That was the signature part of the character.
Any mermaids?
Yeah,
Of color.
because if the Little Mermaid with brown hair, I don't think she would have been a classic. Like the red hair just makes her pop.
that is like her tail and the red
but
hair.
I don't know, because this is gonna be the Little Mermaid live action.
Oh, she's gonna have the the clam bra.
You fucking pervert. Maybe they'll give her a shirt.
A shirt underwater?
Okay. And all the guys are shirtless.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you count the fish as black? Oh yeah, the crab. He was Jamaican.
Oh, I forget the sequels to The Little Mermaid.
Yeah, those are the direct to
no,
DVDs.
what the
Pocahontas is a mermaid?
No, it's not Pocahontas. It was the cast of
It had a feather.
No, it was Peter Pan. Because
Oh.
remember they had the feathers.
Oh. There was a woman. It looked like Pocahontas. I'm sorry.
Educate yourself.
Educate yourself.
Read
They
it
aren't
Native
all white.
American.
Yeah.
All right.
This was back then in the 60s or 70s, so like...
Was it?
I don't know, how old is Little Mermaid? Fact check.
Little Mermaid is 1989.
1989.
I mean,
Yeah, what the heck?
what?
That's weird. I mean, but a lot of Disney movies didn't, back then at least, even 1989, didn't have any...
money to make them colored.
Had to buy licensing.
Yeah.
Oh god.
We need more ink. We ran out. Fuck, just make them white.
That was like the I don't know why I started thinking of this.
Paint. They got that shit for free. Color them.
They got shade.
Do you remember do you remember the Hulk when he was first created, he was gray?
No.
No.
Oh, you don't?
I don't.
Oh, so you don't know the
remember
story
all
about
of
that.
them.
So like he was supposed to be gray.
Oh, is it because of the
Ink?
Yeah,
uranium?
the ink. Huh?
Oh no, never mind.
What?
I think
Yeah,
like
it
the
was
actual
the ink.
storyline.
Like
Got some
no,
motion and
yeah.
just
Well,
green with
they did eventually retcon it to like tell why it was changed. The gray is a different personality, but
Okay.
yeah, back then it was like, oh shit, ink is actually gray is just too expensive.
Yeah.
Just make it green.
That's fine.
Like it was literally that's why. Just make it green
Wow.
then.
It's just so iconic, green and purple. What do you think of?
That's true. Well, like I said, there is a gray Hulk.
Yeah, but do you know the Gray Hulk?
Yeah, his name's Joe Fixit.
Nobody
A lot of
else
people
knows.
like
Shut the
it.
fuck
Nobody
up.
else
I didn't know
knows.
that. I didn't know that.
In Age of Ultron, people were like, there was like theories like, oh, is the Gray Hulk gonna be in this?
Well, he
I like how
wasn't, so-
every movie someone's like, oh, it's gonna be a new version of Hulk, but it never is. There's like,
Yeah, in
there's been Endgame,
yeah.
where it was like half and
Endgame.
half, but nobody cares about that guy.
Wait, he was cool. He was funny.
I liked him. I was like, the Professor Hulk.
Like after every like Marvel movie, I swear to God, you would say like, I thought the this Hulk was gonna
Oh,
come
the
out.
World Breaker
Or
Hulk.
this Hulk was
Yeah.
gonna come out. Because they got these superpowers that would totally fuck everything up, but nobody.
Yeah,
It never comes.
I was really hoping they introduced the World Breaker Hulk in Endgame. Like he just gets so mad that he
Goes
just-
red.
Yeah.
Are there new versions of like heroes like that, like of the other heroes, like Iron Man, Captain America? Like I'm sure there are. But
What do you
like,
mean?
Yeah, there's
New
like
versions,
different
like-
like
Different characters playing the hero, or
Like the way that there's a World Breaker Hulk and then a regular Hulk.
Oh, so with that, like
That's
Hulk's a
kinda
weird
like-
character. So apparently, like Bruce Banner, he has like basically schizophrenia. He has multiple personalities.
That's
the
why
Hulks.
he has so many.
Yes.
Comic books are
Okay.
So Grey
fucking
Hulk is one
confusing.
thing because this is all back when like he was a kid and he got like abused by his dad. Like his dad would beat his mom right in front of him and then beat him.
Okay, next topic.
Is hitting too close to home.
Yeah,
Um,
getting these flashbacks.
But yeah, that's why there's the Grey Hulk.
I'm
There's
shaking.
there's the mindless or the Savage Hulk, and then there's Professor Hulk. That's when they merged the Grey Hulk and Savage together,
Yeah.
and Bruce Banner. Then there's World Breaker Hulk. It was just a whole bunch of different stories. The Red Hulk, though, that's a different character
Okay.
overall. But how did we even get to this topic? Oh yeah, I mentioned the fucking Hulk. Why they changed the color? Then we got into this. But
So Cameron Boyce.
oh yeah. that
Okay,
was
next
one.
topic.
Cameron
Cameron
Boyce.
Something
Boyce.
depressing.
Oh God. This is a badass. It was controversial, depressing.
Let's see.
This is how we make it. No.
No.
Yeah. Cameron Boyce. He was originally started as a child actor.
He's only a year older than us. That shit's sad.
I know. So yeah, like I said, me and Sawyer are 19, Elijah's 18, and Cameron, he passed away 20. So he was only 4 months older than me. So it's really weird to think, like, even when like those kids in our high school that I would hear, that die.
I only knew the one.
Yeah, I only knew that.
There's
one
been a couple.
The one Hispanic kid. They're like.
All right, well, let's not talk about the kids that
Anyways,
died at our
anyways,
school.
Yeah,
So,
like it's weird.
yeah.
It's just weird to think about that. So like it's kind of like, oh, this guy passed away. Oh, he was 80. Like, oh, he lived a long life. While this one's like, oh, he's only 20. Like that's still barely living.
It's sad.
Like, even though he definitely made a career and was able to at least enjoy the last. I know it's morbid, but at least enjoy the last few years of his life.
Yeah.
But
Did his dad adopt him? Because his dad's black, right?
I think he's half black.
Oh yeah, he is.
I know he looks like Logic.
Dude, I remember seeing a picture of his dad. And I was like, he has to be adopted. And I looked it up. I was like, what?
Yeah. They look really similar. I seen pictures of them side by side. They their face, but yeah, he didn't really release. I don't think they said what his actual condition was called. Well, I'm just gonna look it up. But they basically said he died from a seizure. They said that he's been going through his whole life medical conditions, but it was in his sleep, so at least he didn't really have to suffer, or people didn't have to see him suffer either.
I just looked up a fucking news article that says it's still under investigation.
What the fuck?
It's under further investigation.
I mean, they're just making sure, I guess.
Holy shit! What if he was murdered?
Result of an ongoing medical condition for which he was being treated. It is not undoubtedly. His dad just broke the silence.
What did he say it was?
I'm gonna look up right now. But he hasn't said what it is, but he's made a statement.
Because people posted pictures of those two. They were really close.
Yeah.
You can tell with it. And there was pictures of his dad taking pictures of his son being featured on something.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm proud.
Look at my kid.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be proud too. Damn.
Disney Channel's president and chief creative officer Gary Marsh wrote in an email to his colleagues. His generosity was spurious, joyful embrace of all life. That just talks about it. His dad was just thanking for the support.
There's tons of support. That's one thing that caught me off guard. I didn't really realize how popular it was. Like I said, I've seen Grown Ups 1, 2.
I don't think it's he had a big following, but when he passed away, it was
I think
the
circumstances.
Wow. That kid, I remember that.
Nobody
kid.
expected it.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
So far, like Elijah just said, they're investigating it just to make sure. But normally, if you hear a young actor or young person, rappers, the few rappers, they either die from
most
gunshots
of the younger people
or
die.
drugs. But this one, nothing. This was all it's just something he was born with, and it just caused that. So it's what the fuck, and young age.
Yeah.
So this really came with a shock for a lot of people.
I was like, damn, another young actor. There he goes again, with drug problems.
Oh yeah.
But no, this guy was clean. He's a clean.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he was clean. Who knows?
I'm trying to.
He didn't look like he was taking anything
he
at least.
Healthy, dude.
I'm trying to find other actors who have made statements, like Sky Jackson.
Who? Oh,
the
probably
Bronco,
probably the Jesse cast. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Elijah were saying we watched. You didn't watch Jesse, did you, Sawyer?
I watched a little bit of it. That's where I recognized him from. I was like, damn.
Same here, but I really liked that show. I don't know why it was, even though it was basically the nanny. You guys ever heard of that show?
Yeah.
It was an old adult show, so it was basically the same thing as that, but it still had its own spin on it.
He was the funniest one on the show too.
Who?
Him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were all really good, but I know I know the girl. I don't know her name. The older white girl.
Jesse?
No, not Jesse. It's the sister.
Debbie Ryan.
Not Debbie Ryan, the blonde one.
Oh, the blonde one?
Yeah, she was the older sister.
Cameron.
Yeah.
Cameron Payne List. That's
there you go. I know she made a statement. She was, saying I'll miss you, brother.
Yeah.
Since they played siblings and everything. But yeah.
Damn, this is just a sad shit.
It made me think what about I was thinking other actors Zach and Cody, those twins,
oh fuck.
Watching them grow up, and then them go on to other
yeah, I wonder
projects.
Other projects over.
They've divided.
They have divided, and then I'm thinking of you wouldn't even imagine seeing an article that said one of them died. You couldn't
fuck, you're right. What you just said, basically a lot of people saw this guy grow up.
Yeah.
Because he was in the first Grown Ups. So when did that movie come out? 2011?
I don't know. That was so long ago.
So he was 12 years old.
Yeah.
And so after that he was been doing filming, and so you've seen him grow and mature as a person through his acting.
The saddest thing is he could have had a future. He
could have
done this shit.
Uh-huh. he definitely was making a career. He was in, I mean,
Yeah,
this is...
but then-
He was in multiple Disney shows.
Yeah, I was
He's
about to say
Grown-Ups.
Disney
He
movies.
was-
There's a
Yeah.
movie coming out with him in it, so Descendants 3 is a Disney movie.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's a
He's-
really popular series. My sisters love it. But, yeah.
They're gonna have a fucking.
Oh,
World.
definitely.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
You can't.
Like,
I think it's like a law.
You think they're gonna add something in the movie, or is it just gonna be just like a end of the movie thing?
it'll probably be at the end. You know,
It's-
rest in
you know.
peace,
Yeah.
blah, 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 or we love you. Maybe some quote by him.
Yeah.
Or from the movie. I'm trying to think. Last time an actor, like, passed away, like, that had a really big impact to this. Not like a rapper or like another celebrity, just actor from what I can think of is like Robin Williams. Even
Oh,
though he
yeah.
hanged himself, you know, he committed suicide, is nothing what, not
Cause
close
he-
to what Cameron was, but still a lot of people were devastated by it.
Yeah,
A lot of
because-
memes were made by him, and then,
Yeah.
so same thing is happening with him.
With Cameron Boyce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
haven't
people
seen
are
it.
like-
Oh really?
really?
I've seen the ones like the Heaven Gates and showing all the
Oh.
older
No,
stuff.
I haven't seen.
I've seen
those.
this
yeah.
really fucked up meme. I told
Oh,
Sawyer
God.
it was like I said, this is fucked up, but it says Cameron Boyce sleeping peacefully, and then it says his seizure, and it shows like people
Oh
doing like some kind of crazy
God.
dance.
Oh wow.
So
That's kind of fucked.
I mean,
memes are memes. I mean, you take it or leave it, I
Yeah.
guess. But
Yeah.
yeah, rest in peace, Cameron Boyce. Let's go to another depressing topic, Etika.
No, we're not gonna
Boyce.
talk about that. That shit's old.
I know
Rest
that
in
shit's
peace,
old.
Etika too.
What were you saying, Elijah?
That was another.
Oh.
Oh man, what a depressing like.
Oh,
last-
now you want to talk about it.
No, I'm just saying it's a been.
I just showed
Depressing
Paul
couple.
Spider-Man, the multiverse.
Oh, Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
I saw her post that on her Instagram or Snapchat.
Yeah, she liked it.
She liked it.
Yeah.
That was really good. I watched like half of it when I was at my mom's house because my AC was out.
Oh yeah.
But no, that was when we watched it in theaters. We liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't like better, Spider-Verse or Spider-Man Far From Home. Spider-Verse.
It's Far From Home. I don't know. No. Wait, I gotta. Is this Far From Home's fresh in my mind? I gotta remember.
That's true.
I gotta remember Spider.
Spider-Verse was really good.
It was.
It was like its own art style,
its own story.
its own
Paula
story.
loved that it was half CGI, half hand-drawn comic book
Mhm.
style.
Yeah. See, back to that old topic. They did Miles Morales like that too. So they made a new character, and he took up the mantle from Spider-Man because he, like, in that story, like, he
Yeah.
was in the Ultimate Universe. His Peter Parker died, and so he
But
took up the
again,
mantle.
It's Marvel. It's so easy to just make new characters on the fly.
Yeah.
They can just announce that there's multiple universes, multiple cases. There's so many like.
Oh yeah, no,
possibilities
they've
for
done that. They
movies.
have their own series called. Well, not now. I think they might be making a new one, but it's called the What If. So it's literally just like, what if this
Yeah.
happened? Like I remember it was like, what if Deadpool got the Venom suit or
Yeah.
some shit? So it's just weird shit in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Spider-Verse was awesome. Like everything about it, there wasn't really any complaints. I think only one little complaint actually. We were saying at the beginning it was a little disorientating with the art style they had because it looked kind of like 3D. Because
Yeah.
you saw it
They
and then it was
had-
all of a sudden like a red layer above
Yeah, I
it. But
never
it was
understood that.
it was only in like the first 10 minutes of it. Then after that, like I never really noticed it again. So it was weird.
But is that just because we got used to it, or was it just not used again? Because I don't think it was used again. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
So-
think so. So I know, it was really weird. Maybe it's supposed to have some meaning. Maybe it stopped
Wasn't
after
it, like,
Spider-Man
around the-
dies.
Wasn't it around the time when he like got bit by the spider?
I think so.
So maybe it was like because I was like
Maybe.
it was like all fucking radioactive and shit. Maybe.
Possibly.
I don't know.
But yeah, like we saw Spider-Man Far From Home all together.
Oh yeah.
It was we didn't even plan it. It happened all of a sudden because
I
Elijah.
don't remember that.
Did you? Oh, that reminds me. Did you ever get the tickets from those people? Did they send you an email?
I just got an email today.
Oh, really? So Elijah, he told us he had early screening tickets for the movie Stuber with Dave Bautista, and I can't remember the guy's name, but the Indian actor. So Sawyer had to work, so I was like, all right, me and Elijah, we'll go see it. So we get in, it was free and everything. We're waiting in line, and then they come out and basically tell us, sorry guys, the theater's full. We'll put your name down and your email, we'll send you more tickets. So we were like, shit. At first, I made the suggestion like, hey, let's go sneak into a movie theater for Spider-Man, see it for free. But they all started, so I was like, never mind. And So we're like, or I said, I was like, you just want to buy a ticket? Like, I'll buy it. I paid for these two assholes. And but I was like, wait a minute, Sawyer's at work. Let's see, because the other one's like near our time was pretty full, but the one we went at 10:50 p.m. and I was like, oh, Sawyer said he'll get off at 10. Let's go see if he wants to see it. So we went to his work when there was a weird guy in front of us talking to Sawyer.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't shut up.
Was he talking about Trump?
I think so.
Yeah, he was.
I was just like, haha, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. Like, I worked at Target before, so I had that same experience with people just talk random shit, and I'm just like, yeah, it's crazy, it's man.
He's like, Trump's doing this fire show, you guys seen it?
I was like, no, I don't
but
really keep up with
I was just watching Sawyer the whole
Sorry.
time, and he was just like looking away, while he's trying to get his change. But then the guy turned around and started talking to me and Elijah.
He straight up stood there for like a solid minute.
After Sawyer gave him his change, and like Elijah was hiding behind me laughing, and I had to deal with him, so I was like, yeah, man, Trump big. And he eventually left, but Sawyer said he was down, even though he had work 5 a.m. the next day.
Yeah,
so
that was bad.
He really
Whatever.
took the L for that, but it was worth it.
The W for that Spider-Man
right?
movie was fucking good.
It was really good. We're trying not to spoil anything, but basically, in the trailer, he goes to Europe, basically, not just one country in Europe.
And he has to fight water and...
Yeah, he has to fight
shit.
what they call the elementals.
Yeah.
So they show the earth one. I think, in the trailer they show the air, fire, and a water.
Yeah.
So it was basically... I'm trying not to spoil it, but it was definitely really good. I'll definitely say, I remember... This is kind of me taking shit from Angry Joe when I saw his review, because I did agree with him.
What?
How depending on how you like this movie is depending on Mysterio, if you liked him or not.
Oh, Mysterio was good.
I liked Mysterio.
I liked Mysterio.
Did you like Mysterio? Don't spoil anything, but did you like him as a character?
Yes.
Yeah? You did like it? So, that definitely is like... You just spoiled it. I'll bleep that out.
What? Oh, shit.
Because he's not supposed to.
There were... So... there was something that happens in the movie that there were people. There was someone at my work who didn't know anything about the movie or anything, so he was surprised. So there are people who don't know about the certain things. So I'll just bleep that out. I know. I thought so too, but not really anyone. So like I said, probably no one's gonna watch this or listen to this.
Yeah.
But just in case, I don't want people to be spoiled, because it was a really good movie and people were weren't
genuinely
expecting
surprised,
things. Generally surprised, yeah.
I wasn't. You know what? It would have surprised me if they went the other route.
Let's try not to go too much into that, but Mysterio, like I said...
Because you guys already told me.
Huh?
It wasn't for me, because you guys straight up told me. Before we even got in.
Like I said, I thought people knew. But see, you didn't even know. If I didn't tell you, you would have been surprised.
Probably.
Yeah, damn,
Yeah,
see?
damn.
So now
See,
you know how it feels to be spoiled.
Oh no, it's spoiled.
Right?
Oh
But-
no, the Marvel movie spoiled!
But yeah,
Oh,
so
no!
depending on
Oh,
if you
spoiled.
did not like Mysterio as a character, you might not like this movie. If you did, you're going to like it. But...
Yeah, but if you guys heard me, Spider-Man doesn't actually die. That was a joke.
Wait, you said
I
that?
said, yeah, because you're like, don't spoil it. And I was like, oh, Spider-Man dies. But
Oh,
no
well.
one. No one
Damn,
acknowledged
dude.
it.
But-
Can I say my unpopular opinion? I
What
think
is
people are real bitch babies about spoilers. Like, they get really overworked about it.
But because they want to... I don't want to be spoiled for stuff.
Like, I don't care if I was spoiled for Spider-Man or anything, but it was just Endgame, because it was just
Exactly. Okay.
everything leading up
Endgame,
to that.
I understand. Endgame's like a final movie. But, like, when it's only, like, a sequel to this, and it's like...
Well,
I mean,
if it's like a big twist, like I said, people didn't really know about the twist.
What
But
about
then
the
he's
Han
not
Solo
coming back.
shit?
Huh?
He's not even like
Han Solo?
Yeah, Han Solo dying. Spoilers.
Oh, yeah, no, I got spoiled for that. I got pretty mad. Because
Yeah.
I didn't,
Would you
like,
be mad for that?
Like, let's
I
say...
got that spoiled for me, and I didn't give a shit. Like,
Well, because you didn't give a shit about Star
Yeah,
Wars. Yeah,
but
me neither.
You might not give a like, there are people who just want to experience. They don't want people telling them outside of it. They want to be in the moment when they find out. They paid to see the story. They don't want...
Okay, but then after they get spoiled, they have, like, the whole movie's ruined. Like, they just, like, they get so overworked about it. And
Well-
like, I saw, like, what's his face? Boogie crying on a YouTube video because Star Wars got spoiled for him. Oh my god,
Really?
I'm so sorry.
Damn.
Like,
Maybe. Well, because, like, at that
I
point...
wouldn't cry.
I wouldn't
if
cry
something
either, but,
was
like,
spoiled, but I'd be
if you-
agitated.
Like, okay, Han Solo... Like, you know he dies, so it's like, okay, he's gonna die in this movie. It's not gonna be emotionally impacted because I know he's gonna die. While, like, if you didn't get spoiled, it's like, what the fuck, he just died? Han Solo's one of people's favorite characters.
And he's just dead.
So, Like I'm
imagine
not even
again.
saying just Han Solo. Like
Yeah.
any movie that there's a character people like, and then like someone tells them, "Oh yeah, he dies in this movie." It's like, what the fuck? I didn't know. Like so now they're not going to be sad really because they
Yeah.
know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then even things like twists, like, hey, this villain actually wasn't the villain at all. It was this person that was the villain. And it was like, oh shit, what? Now, like, when you're watching the movie, oh, I know that guy's a bad guy. He's lying to them because I got told.
Oh, like how you spoiled Captain Marvel for me.
Oh, with Skrulls?
The Skrulls.
You didn't even see the movie, though. Yeah, you did. Wait, yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. I watched it with you, right? You told me. Oh, I said I don't give a shit about Captain Marvel, so go ahead and just tell me about it. My bad. Yeah. And then I went to watch it. I was like, oh, the Skrulls aren't the bad guys.
Yeah.
I knew that through the
I
entire movie.
asked, like, hey, do you care if I tell you?
And
If
I
you
just said no, I don't care.
Yeah, so like if you say okay, like I'll tell you. But if you do care, like okay, I won't tell you. But that's why I usually ask. Because there, like Elijah, he doesn't care if he gets spoiled. So like, but there are some stuff you like Game of Thrones. You say you don't want to be told about what happened,
Yeah, what
so
if
I
Game of
couldn't
Thrones
talk
was
to you
spoiled
about
for you?
anything.
If Game of Thrones is spoiled for me, it's just another spoiler. Like, it happens all the time. Everyone gets spoiled. I just think that people make a huge deal about it and make a huge fuss over, like, avoiding Instagram, avoiding Facebook, avoiding all these
Well,
social
imagine-
medias. And you already know it's gonna happen, so then when it happens...
Well, just avoid like people just stop being dicks and spoiling it, and if they don't,
that's,
just like
that's like asking people to just, like,
I know,
stop being racist, stop
like,
being, like,
yeah.
stop having dark humor. Like, you just... And then,
You can't
and then people are
stop it,
expecting
but at the same time, like
people are expecting it because they're avoiding the social media, right?
Yeah.
So you're expecting it to happen, and then it happens, and then you're just like, oh my god, now I can't see the movie.
well, no, not that.
It's
They're
you
still gonna see the movie, but it's just like it's
Endgame
not gonna.
was spoiled for me, and I still watched it.
But like like I said, that
But I was
it's just not going to
agitated.
be as emotionally impact. Like what was the movie I was going to give an example of?
Endgame,
Shit.
it wasn't that impactful.
What was the spoiler you got again? Endgame has been out for a couple months now, so who cares if you got spoiled for it? It's your fault. But what was the spoiler that
Iron Man.
Okay, it was that.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend spoiled that
Yeah,
for you,
she
huh?
spoiled it for me. She said it out loud, and I was about to punch her, but I realized I don't hit women. I respect them. So I had sex with her instead.
I was going to make a joke, but no, too much.
I didn't know you guys.
Against her will.
Oh, there wasn't that.
Oh, what was it?
I-
Just say it. Oh.
That's when you wanted to.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
You want that included in there? Or you want me to
No,
leave that
just
out?
take that out.
Okay, I'll have to take that out. Shit, I might
Take
just
the-
bleep it.
Yeah, just bleep this. And we're back.
Hey guys, so we're starting a podcast.
Alright. We
Fuck.
bleeped that.
But
We're bleeping that.
we just made up a whole new topic, spoilers. But I mean, everyone has their opinions. I guess you don't give a shit, but me and Sawyer do, and I guess a lot of people, like you said. But it's just for me, like I don't want to be told what happens in the movie if I'm going to see it.
Yeah.
I want to experience it myself. I know from what you're saying, you say it happens all the time, so who cares at this point?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
It's like, but
It's like-
people don't want it to happen, but it has
Yeah.
to happen.
I know people don't
because
want it to
people
happen.
are going to do
So
it.
that's why Sawyer went to the extreme and tried to just avoid spoilers at all
Yeah.
for Endgame, which
But
that's what
then-
people would do.
Girl
Girl. But Sawyer almost made it. But
Almost
yeah,
made
that
it.
happened.
had a couple more days.
It wasn't about, like, people shouldn't give a shit about spoilers. It's more about, like, people shouldn't be so emotionally attached to these spoilers and so, like...
I guess with the Boogie thing, when you say he cried, like, I'm pretty sure he, like, he grew up with Star Wars, so I guess he's just in that fandom, maybe.
Yeah, like
Growing up with Star Wars, but it's like, why are you crying over a spoiler? Like...
Well, because probably Star Wars it touched his life or some shit. I don't
I'm
know.
sure. I'm not sure. Just
it
like
could have been
when you
what
make
if
that-
a movie had that much of an impact on you that it changed your life. It changed the way you think. You grew from that movie, and then
it's not gonna happen from Avengers, but
Yeah.
there could be movies like that
there
though.
could be movies like that. I'm not saying it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
Maybe Star
I'm
Wars.
gonna find
I
this
don't
video.
know.
What video? Boogie?
Boogie crying.
Oh, no.
Maybe he's like
I need to watch it again.
maybe
Just
he's
like
like
how you
doing
made that-
satire too. I don't.
No, I
he
doubt
probably-
it. This is probably a live stream.
It's not a live stream, it was
Oh, what?
Well, if it was a video, it was probably satire. I don't believe.
He took it down.
Wait. Oh, I was gonna say, was it with this character Francis?
Yeah.
Then
he stopped that shit a while ago.
Did he?
I think so.
I could have sworn I see it recently. Have you seen his new teeth?
No.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
know.
he had fucked up teeth before, where literally
Found it.
he only had like
All right. We might have to cut this out.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's Francis.
Oh,
That's Francis. Oh my god, you're such a
I
dick.
told you it was satire.
Yeah, it was satire.
Okay.
So, you know his character Francis? He just said Francis, too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, his character, he makes Francis as the stereotypical nerd.
Yeah.
And, like, that rages at things.
So
and
even he's, like, saying, like, you shouldn't cry about it. He's just poking fun at people that overreact at fucking spoilers. Like, you shouldn't cry about spoilers.
I've never watched Boogie, so that's...
Oh, okay, yeah, that's his
okay.
character.
Okay.
I just had a feeling that
Yeah,
he
once
actually didn't
you
cry
said
about
the
it.
satire, I was like, oh shit, yeah, there's
I was like,
Francis.
there's no way Boogie actually cried.
Damn.
My stance still stays the same. Don't do that.
Okay.
That's all I gotta say.
But yeah, Boogie though, he like his teeth. It literally was like only 4 in the front,
Oh yeah.
and everything else was
Yeah.
really
Did
missing.
you not see his teeth?
No.
But yeah, he basically got those teeth taken out.
Mhm.
They took them out and replaced them with brand new like fake teeth.
Yeah.
And I remember, oh god, it was kind of disturbing to look at because he did show it like how he does it. He had no teeth, and then they put the new ones in, and then his face was all swollen. But so far, he said it's been pretty good. I think at one point something did happen, but he went back and they fixed it.
Okay.
But he's been changing his life though. Like he lost a lot of weight due to bypass surgery, and then now that, and I don't know what next. Maybe he'll get muscles. I don't know.
Wasn't he the guy that like would totally rage at card games?
Yeah, that was Francis.
That was his, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was his.
So
whole,
that's not his real personality.
Yeah.
That's like
his whole
like
guys. He's just making a voice. His real
Okay.
like I think he stopped the Francis stuff.
He did stop. He still does it, but not as often
Yeah.
as he does now.
I think he does more serious shit.
Yeah,
So,
he'll talk about news and everything and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, he just said though Elijah never really watched him,
Yeah.
so I guess that's why.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
I've only
But
seen
yeah.
those 2 videos of him acting like Francis, so I don't know.
I think when I did first see him, I did think that was real.
Yeah, because this was a while ago, and then he came out as like, "Here's the guy." that
He
I'm
came
playing."
out. Guys,
I remember
It's
the
fake.
first video he did. He like smashed his keyboard. It was on Ray Williams Johnson and shit too, and like on Tosh.0 probably.
Mhm.
And he was just like, "Who is this guy?" You go to his YouTube channel. It's like some normal dude, but he's playing a character like a fucking nerd or some shit.
yeah, I mean that's pretty smart to do.
Yeah.
Like that's how he got a big following and
Yeah.
everything. But like we said, he stopped doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's the next? Oh yeah, it was Spider-Man.
What?
Yeah,
Oh.
we were fucking talking
Yeah.
about. We keep
Or-
shit. We keep like going off topic, super bad.
Yeah.
But end of the day, Spider-Man was really good. There was 2 after credit scenes. Make sure to stay for them because they're really good.
Oh, both of them were good. I think that's.
Which
The
was your
movie-
favorite, the first or second one?
Oh, the first one.
First one, yeah,
the first
same.
one. Look,
I
the
fr- I
movie
literally
was
freaked
really
out.
Good, but those after credits just.
I think they made
Fucked
it.
it up,
It was
yeah.
cherry on top,
Yeah.
really.
I don't remember.
You don't remember them?
I
Well,
remember the ones with the
Elijah's
squirrels.
not as big of a Marvel nerd as me and Jesus are. Kind of. I'm not even as much of a Marvel nerd as Jesus, but you know.
Yeah.
Let's go,
I-
dude. But yeah, that's
I was saying
that pissed me
Marvel-
off. Endgame, that re-release. When they showed there was an after credit scene, it was literally a scene from Spider-Man.
Yeah,
the
got
first,
scammed.
it was the first scene in
Yeah.
Spider-Man. I remember when I saw it, I was like, "Oh shit, what is it gonna be?" And then it was like Mexico. And I was like, "What's a hero from Mexico?" I'm trying to think like, "Oh, who they're gonna introduce?" And all of a sudden, it was like Spider-Man Far
Mysterio,
From
yeah.
Home. I was like, "What? What the fuck?" So that was dumb. That was waste.
But yeah, go watch Spider-Man Far From Home if you're a Spider-Man.
Not Endgame re-release.
Unless you want the poster, which is pretty.
Oh yeah, they did give us a poster, so that was pretty cool.
cool.
Oh, we
paid
boring
$10.
you?
You paid $10 for a poster.
Yeah.
And a movie.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
another
Actually,
movie.
we paid $10 for the movie to see it again in theaters, but then we got given the poster.
Yeah, I know, but pretty much you paid $10 for a
I
poster.
didn't expect the poster.
I didn't expect it either.
But that's what the
I
That was what
we
you
paid
paid?
$10
That's what
for
you got.
the extra scenes at the end.
the
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Yes.
Was it worth
And the
it?
poster.
At the end of the day, yes, the poster too.
You know what? Maybe it was worth it.
I just realized when Sawyer was saying how much of a big fan I am, right behind him this is my room we're recording in, but right behind Sawyer there's like a Marvel poster, a
That
Hulk
gave you?
thing. Yeah, that Elijah gave me. But he had to give me because
What do you mean? What?
And then you turn around.
But yeah,
it's
remember,
more Marvel
I
shit
would tell
behind
this. Elijah, he was trying to figure out what to get his dad for Christmas, and so he told his dad, "Hey, what do you want for Christmas? Jesus wants to buy you a present." So Elijah can figure out, and he doesn't. He
Yeah.
didn't even get the answer. His dad was just like, "Oh, just tell him to give me a shirt or whatever."
Yeah.
And so Elijah actually, did you end up giving him a shirt or no? No, I actually had to buy him. I actually had to buy a gift because I was like, shit, I'm in it now. So I bought him like a shirt. It was saying something like I'm illegal or something. I don't know.
What?
But my dad also mentioned that he was gonna get you a present. That's why I told you. I was like, okay, now you gotta give him.
Oh, that's what happened. Yeah, because when he said
Yeah.
that, he said, "Oh, I'm gonna have to give him a present." So I was like,
Yeah.
"Shit." Well, since he is giving me a present, I gotta give him it. So Elijah told him to buy the poster.
Yeah.
And that's what
And
I
the
got.
frame. We got you the frame too.
And the frame, yeah, with his dog
You
hair.
were just You were just tacked down to the wall.
I like it like that
Fit.
though.
Yeah.
I do like it like
There's probably
that.
dog hair somewhere in there.
Yeah, Elijah's dog hair got a little bit. Maybe I could clone her.
Yeah, Elijah has dog hair.
Yeah.
But that's how I got that. But hey, it worked out in the end. What'd you end up giving him?
My dad?
Yeah,
What was it for? Christmas?
yeah.
I don't remember.
Because I got him, so his dad's Mexican, so I got him a shirt saying, "Don't worry, Gringo, I'm legal." Does he even wear that?
No.
Probably
Damn.
threw that away.
Damn.
Sounds like a stupid fucking shirt.
It's a sleeping shirt, and it was
Yeah.
like so much.
Oh, was
What
it?
size did you give him?
Oh, did I give him too big of a
What
one?
size did you give him? Do you
I don't remember.
He wears a medium.
I probably got him a large or
Yeah.
extra large, maybe.
Why? I would
don't
have gone
know.
him a small.
That's the nightgown.
I don't know, like, you're a beefy boy while your dad's
I'm
all
a beefy
scrawny.
Boy. Chris is scrawny. I'm the only one eating the food. Why?
You want to complain about that? Don't tell your dad about it.
He's not.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna listen. Even if you do tell him, he's just gonna say "fuck off."
He's like, what's a podcast?
What? A podcast?
You know he likes
You
to
just
watch
talk?
mukbang videos.
What's mukbang?
Well,
Was it
you?
You
Oh,
brought it
mukbang! Mukbang!
It's
Mukbang.
Was the A that much of a difference?
Yeah, I thought you said bong.
and I think it's pronounced both ways. I think
Is it
mukbang
really?
is
I
more-
thought you were talking about,
I
like,
don't know.
he likes watching bong videos. But okay, mukbang. Why the fuck does he watch that shit?
Because he likes watching people eat. Because like
He likes watching
it's a
people
fetish
eat.
of his.
I mean, that is what the video's about,
competitive
basically.
eaters do it a lot too, and he likes watching competitive eaters.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah.
Like,
but it's still a mukbang video. That's what he watches.
well, no, the mukbangs is just literally them, like,
That's how he discovered it. He still watches them.
oh, so he still watches
Yes.
people just like, hey guys, today I'm eating KFC.
Yes. He just likes watching them eat like a fuck ton of food.
Okay,
Maybe.
I guess.
That's what he does. Like,
Everyone's got a
Yeah.
kink.
I guess, yeah.
People watch those because they get turned on from that.
yeah, that's gross.
But it's usually with like hot chicks and stuff. Does he watch hot girls? You didn't?
No, he watches like this couple do it.
Oh, this is mostly for the girl.
Yeah.
I don't think the girl's like, what are you?
All right. So,
What?
do we have any other topics?
It's been like an hour.
It's been like an hour.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm
It's
surprised.
over?
I don't know. Is there anything you want to talk about, Sawyer?
I don't know. Is there any new shit other than death and controversial shit?
Are you just gonna hold on to like, fucking like
And
trophies of your?
Yeah, Sawyer does
Past
that
ones?
too. He has his Walmart thing
I
still.
still have my Rubio.
Yeah, Rubio's.
I melted my cane
I-
card.
You melted it?
Yeah, there's a candle by my desk. I was like, yeah.
Burn, bitch. Yeah, I still have my Target discount thing. His memories.
Is it?
No, it stopped working after I left. Ew, disgusting. Oh, I was gonna say that story I mentioned earlier. Well, not in the podcast, but earlier today. I was gonna say, do you guys remember that kid I told you that like just starts talking to me now at work? Like,
yeah.
he's just a customer.
Yeah.
I actually asked him. He came up to me. He was like, "Surprise, motherfucker!" when he came up to me, and I asked. I was like, "Why are you always here every day?" And he was like, "Oh, I don't have internet at home, so I just come here." I was like, "Oh, so you live near here?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, okay." And I mentioned this, so I was like, "Yeah, someone here who works here saw that you play Fortnite on your phone," and he got serious. Like, "Who told you that?" I was like, "The one of the guys." Like, he was like, "How does he know?" Like, serious face. Like, how does he know? Like, I was trying to check. I didn't want to tell him who it was. I was like, it's one like tall guys. He said he saw you, and then he started thinking like talking about someone that he knows too. So he's like, oh yeah, like I'm cool with some other guys here too. I thought you meant it was just some random guy. I was,
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, and then I do know who he knows. So I was like, yeah, this person. He was like, yeah, like he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck? Why did he get serious? Like he was smiling, and then he instantly. Who told you that?
He's like an undercover cop.
He's like,
Fuck.
what? They busted me?
He's cracking a case through Fortnite.
He's protecting.
He's
the
legally
president.
not allowed to play Fortnite.
Oh.
But that
Who's
was
watching me.
Man, that was just weird. I was like, okay. But yeah, I told the guys this, but he showed me, like, a video that he recorded of a guy fucking a girl in the shower. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it was, like, a friend of his, and they caught them, I guess. So, that's
Okay.
just random. You know, you're just a customer. You come up to an employee. Hey, the reason why he talks to me is because I saw him staring at a guy who has schizophrenia. And I just looked at him. He looked at me and laughed. And after that, he just started talking to me.
My dad, when
You're his best friend.
Apparently.
there was a couple months where my dad and me kept going to the T-Mobile because we were like planning to get his phone upgraded, my phone upgraded, something like
Why
that.
every day, though?
Not every day, but it was just like
Okay.
over 2 months. Like we just went there a couple times.
Gotcha.
So he started talking to like the worker there, who was just like, he's probably like a late 20s guy working at T-Mobile who like likes to party, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So we're there, and he's just showing my dad this video on his phone, and like I honestly know what it is, and he's like hiding it from like they're both like, you can't see this, and it's in the middle of fucking T-Mobile. He's watching it. I'm like, I'll just stand here, I guess. Like I'll wait, and I'm just like, this is so weird. That's
You don't know what it was?
I'm sure it was like a video of like some pornographic
Damn.
bullshit. But it's like, it was so weird that he's just like showing my dad, a worker showing my dad that in the middle of T-Mobile. I'm like,
That's true. I would never do
15?
that.
I'm just like,
Well, I mean,
okay.
how many... Oh, excuse me. Like, how often would they talk when you guys go?
It was probably like third or fourth time that we went there.
How long would you guys talk?
Like 30 minutes because we're trying to get shit situated for the fucking phone.
Oh, but yeah, you guys just talked about the phone.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's
it
weird.
was weird.
Like I said, I would never show a customer, like...
Porn?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Do you guys
Hey,
remember when
check
that?
this out.
Do you guys remember that picture of
She's got a fat
that one guy
ass.
and his girlfriend like laying together under the bleachers at our school?
Oh, yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
remember that? Do you,
Yeah.
remember, do you know who it was?
Yeah.
Do you know who it
I
was?
know.
I knew who it was.
Say it,
But
I'll
you
bleep
know
it.
what? That girl kind of had a crush on me back in
Really?
elementary. Yeah.
Really?
Say it, I'll bleep it out.
I don't know where.
Okay, I think I might know.
All right, we gotta bleep this all
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Let me find, you know how I'm gonna find a picture with her, and I remember seeing her. Let me see if I can find it.
I remember it. It was at
No, it was here.
Oh, well, okay,
She
I'm at
was-
to bleep those
What are you talking about?
school names.
No, what happened?
Bleep,
Oh
bleep,
my
bleep,
god, they
bleep,
did
bleep,
it
bleep.
twice? Because I remember it being. Yeah.
No.
No, because, okay, it happened at
Yeah.
both. It happened at both.
That's so funny. What was your case then?
Some kids, they were having sex under the bleach. His pants were down.
His pants were down?
His pants were
Were
down.
they standing up?
They were laying down.
They were laying
under the
shit.
bleachers. Yes, I swear to God. I
Did they have
remember
like a
this
blanket under
image-
them?
I don't
No,
remember
I
this too
remember
much,
this
guys.
image
I'm just listening.
vividly. It was
Unless
in PE.
they- unless-
It was in PE. And then we also showed the teacher. And he was like, that is the
Was it
stupidest
kinda like-
fucking thing.
Where? How was the picture? Like where was
Under
it?
the bleachers.
The picture was under the bleachers, and it was like you could see like through the bleachers.
Yes, because
Okay.
you know how under the bleachers there's like the I don't know. Remember like the football field,
Uh-huh.
the bleachers was facing towards like the math room. It was like somewhere right there. I swear to
Well,
God, it was.
They weren't, it wasn't, it was right by the math room. It wasn't facing it, though. It was facing towards the street.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know
Okay.
it's right by the math building.
Then I'm talking about something different because there's a picture of them laying down and like making out and maybe fucking because like you can't really tell, but like it's a picture from like kind of far away, but it's from the back of the bleachers, not like from the front to the back. It was like
Yeah.
they were already behind the bleachers, and the guy behind the camera was behind the bleachers too.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking
That's-
too.
Unless that picture like somehow like floated around again, and people are saying that they did it again.
I swear to God, I do remember that picture. And his shorts
When did it happen?
were
8th
down.
grade?
I think so. Or
Then maybe it was that recent, because maybe it was like freshman year that was coming around. That's fucking dumb.
Or no, because I remember I was in PE and that's where I saw it. And then they showed that old teacher and he was like, "Those kids are fucking."
They showed a
stupid."
teacher?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Because you can't see anything. And he was like, "What are you
Oh.
talking about?" They showed him. He's like, "That is fucking stupid."
Do you guys remember, I think this is our freshman year, maybe sophomore, the video production on one, you might, like, you guys might not have seen it, but it was this one guy, he was, like, nerdy dude, he was really big, he had, like, that, like, you know, scruffy beard looking glasses, and he talked about, what was that whole thing, like, not to touch each other, like,
What?
or not to be, like, what's that thing like? Make sure to. It was like a fucking.
PSA.
It was a PSA, but like they like no contact or something. He was like talking about it, but it's basically saying like don't be like all holding each or like kissing and blah blah blah, because they had to make a PSA about that or something.
And what was this? What was this for?
WNN.
Okay.
So yeah, he was telling people not to like be just kissing each other like in front. Do you know what the term I'm thinking of? PDA.
Public place of affection.
Thank you. PDA.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So he was
PSA.
talking about. I know. Well, he said PSA,
It is
but
a
it was a
PSA.
PSA for PDA. But so yeah, he was talking about that, and then someone took a picture of him and his girlfriend at lunch,
I remember that.
laying together and being all like
I remember that.
cuddling.
Who was this?
I don't know his name. He
It
was like
student.
bleep
right?
bleep.
Bleep, bleep.
Maybe I don't know.
I think that was his name. But he worked right?
Really? I didn't know.
Bleep that out too.
Oh, okay, I will.
Yeah.
He was. Oh man, no, I don't want to talk about his past.
Yeah.
Even if no one knows him, but
Yeah.
he definitely. I'll just say he had like a little bit of trouble past, but
Yeah.
definitely he's really good now.
Did you? I can't talk about this on the podcast.
Well, what if we send this podcast to your teacher?
Oh.
Hey, how is this podcast?
Oh no.
Because I know.
Uncensored.
Talk about the time.
Uncensored.
Talk about the time he caught me going through his pictures.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he told us about
Holy
that.
shit. Yeah, he caught you. Oh my god. I was like, Elijah. And then.
That was dumb because it was the first few pictures and it was just like it wasn't even anything bad. It was just like
But still, you're going through someone's
dude,
phone.
I wasn't
You're
even
trying to find
scrolling.
something.
I wasn't even scrolling. I was trying to exit out. And it's a fucking like map, so I don't know how to exit.
But you're still holding someone's phone. You could just
I'm not holding
like.
his phone, it was on the computer.
Oh. I don't know. But I remember he talked to me. He was like, hey, like, don't let him do that. Like, I don't want him seeing stuff in my computer or whatever. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry.
I wasn't even
That is
scrolling. I was like
fucking
trying to
crazy.
exit out.
Because I was pretty cool with him. And so that I got really, like, kind of sad about that. Because I was like, shit, he's, like, really hating us right now. But then...
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, because me and Elijah tried to do a movie, and he was helping us, like, directed it. Elijah starred in it.
Starred.
We were one of the main characters.
I had 5 lines.
Yeah, but it was really legit. We had really good cameras and everything, and we did film a lot, but just something happened in the editing process. He tried to have me edit it, but I never edit something that big.
Yeah.
So it was really hard, and then
He
plus
realized, didn't he have a kid?
he did have a kid.
He like just had a kid.
No, not just have a
Oh,
kid.
never
He
mind.
had like a 7-year-old or something, 6-year-old. But yeah, we did a lot, but it might not have been his fault. It just kind of sucks he never explained to me what happened.
Yeah.
But I think it's just something happened with the footage, so sadly the movie would never come out.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Graduates.
The Graduates.
That was the name of it. We spent our whole second semester of junior year filming that, basically. And then we spent a lot of time of our senior year
Yeah.
trying to edit it.
Like
But-
all of it.
Yeah, so it sucks, but
Oh, well.
it was a good experience. It was fun,
Yeah.
though. That's how me and Elijah started becoming friends, too.
Yeah.
I remember you'd be like, you give me a ride.
You're right.
All right,
Like,
sure.
This kid again.
And he's like, do you have a PlayStation? Elijah made all the moves on me.
Yeah.
He's like, do you have a PlayStation? Yeah, we should play together. All right. Do you have any other friends that play? Yeah, I have a friend named Sawyer. Let's play with him.
You mentioned Sawyer.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh, but then you went like, okay, let's play with them.
And then you're also the one that like put us together with. We're like the first time we met was that fucking.
It was at the park.
Well,
house
but
sitting.
we were like talking on PlayStation though.
We
so.
had never talked on PlayStation before.
I don't think so. I think that was my first
That was your
time
first time
meeting him.
ever
That was the
meeting
first
him?
time
Yep.
meeting him. I was like, I don't care, house to ourselves, cool. I'll
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, and I house sitted for my mom's friend,
Mm-hmm.
and she's never. They're not friends anymore,
Yeah,
so
I
like
know,
she's never
I know.
gonna see this or hear this. Who cares? Huh? Oh, okay. So like I was tired. I usually go to bed before these guys, because I'm an adult, and
Is
but
it bad that I have to pee right now? I can hold it. All right.
no,
continue.
we'll end this soon. But
Okay.
they asked me if I could house sit. They said I have friends over, so we had them over. They have a big house, so we were playing like pool
Mhm.
all
They had
day.
a pool table.
And so it was really fun, and so I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to bed, guys. So I went to bed, and while I was sleeping, they decided.
Since you were asleep, can we talk about it?
We're gonna talk.
Sure,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
We We're curious. We needed some shit to do.
I was sleeping in their room.
Okay,
The
let's talk
friend's
about
room.
let's talk about like let's set the scene. Okay.
Okay.
So we're house sitting, right? It's just the three of us. They really wanted us there to watch the dogs because they had like 2 or 3 dogs that needed to be watched over.
Mhm.
We were gonna be there for 2 nights.
2 nights, yes.
2 nights. So the first night, you know, we kind of like got food, played video games. They had a pool because it was like an apartment. It was like a community
complex, yeah.
So they had a public pool. So we went to the pool, played around there. That was the first time. Second night, Jesus decides to go sleep in the master bedroom.
Mhm.
Because he needed to work the next day, I think.
I think so, yeah. And I was trying to sleep on
You
the
weren't-
couch.
No, you weren't working the next day because we left in the morning.
Oh, okay,
But
this is
we're
the last
leaving-
night.
we're
This is the
leaving in
last
the
night,
morning.
and I was like, fuck it, I
Yeah.
just want to sleep in the bed, not the couch,
Yeah.
with these
Yeah.
guys.
Because we were already about to go to sleep, and then he gets up, goes to sleep, and me and
Yeah.
you are like just staying up,
Yeah.
and we're like, they had a bow and arrow that
They
we took
did.
to the back.
Oh,
And we
this,
shot-
I was at work when they did this.
No, this
No,
is at
this
night.
is when you were
This is in
asleep.
the middle of the night.
Oh.
We
Yeah.
went to the back. They had like a little patio. We like shot it. This
We
is
shot
also
it out of a box.
Yeah.
Full
This-
of puppies.
and
Okay.
babies.
And
This is
babies.
also the same bow and arrow that Sawyer almost shot me with. As soon as we walked in the house, Sawyer sees a bow and arrow, grabs it, and aims it at me.
I aim it kind of down.
I don't remember
So if it
this.
was going to hit him, it would hit him in the foot. Or the
I don't
knee.
even know what we would have done in that situation. I would have freaked out, called ambulance.
So after
You would have pulled it out.
I would have killed you both. I'm not going to go to
you're
prison.
you're like get rid of the
I
witnesses.
would.
No, we would just. It was an accident.
You don't understand, Sawyer.
Yeah.
Okay, never
I mean,
mind. Continue.
so-
I'm not going to get in trouble for shooting Elijah accidentally. If I went to my mom and said I accidentally aimed a bow and arrow, pulled it, and then shot it through Elijah's leg,
This is before
she
your
would
mom.
disown me.
This is before your mom even knew who I was.
Yes.
So this is just a random friend that you would have introduced to me as I had an arrow stuck in my foot.
Exactly.
Hey Elijah, this is Sawyer. Oh, cool.
So after we're done with the bow and arrow, we get inside, and Sawyer is immediately like, they have to be hiding something somewhere. And we're like looking at the roof, we're like, there's an attic somewhere. But the way the roof was, it was pitched. And there's no like flat ceiling. So I was like, there's no space for an attic there. But then as we're walking under a hallway that has like a closed ceiling, we see a wooden panel at the top.
Yes.
So we're like, there's a ceiling up, or there's an attic up there. So we grab a ladder from somewhere, and we're like, we push up the panel, and it's not a full like attic.
It was just like a little storage room.
it
on
was
top
like a
of the
pantry
roof.
that you
Yeah.
can stand up in. And so like, there's nothing in there. You know, put it back, put the ladder away. Then we move on to the master bedroom
When I was sleeping.
where he was
While
sleeping.
where Jesus was sleeping, and we were just crawling around because we didn't want Jesus to like.
Wake up! and
Wake
see-
up. But we were giggling so much that Jesus.
I don't remember
Well,
this.
He doesn't remember this. I was over the bed, like on the side of the bed, giggling so much because I was like, I'm about to get away with this shit. And then he looks over the bed and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like,
We
"I
have
don't know."
flashlights open. too.
Yeah, we had our flashlights, and my fucking flashlight was flashing in his face. I don't know what I said. I said, "We're looking for some shit," or some shit like
Yeah.
that. We were looking for stuff to
Yeah.
do. You were like, okay."
No, he goes like, okay.
Okay.
Like, he was like, and then he goes back to sleep.
And then he goes back to sleep. Kind of like on the side of the bed, but he put his head up on like the side of the bed, so he didn't reposition himself. He was still like, okay. And then just went straight back to bed.
I was fucked.
Yeah.
We weren't even fucked or anything either. This was
Yeah.
all sober.
Yeah.
This is all before anything happened.
Yeah, we didn't even do anything before this, but yeah.
And then after that, are you gonna tell him about what was in the drawer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that's it.
So after that, I was like, there's got to be some shit around here. They had a locked drawer at the end of their bed. We couldn't open it, but they had a drawer right next to where Jesus was. So I was like, I don't want to wake him up. Let me try to open this quietly. I look inside the drawer. I pull it open, and there's a dildo right next to it.
No, it wasn't dildo, it was a butt plug.
It was a butt plug.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
It was a
I
butt
think
plug.
it was both.
it was
Oh.
It was
a-
kind of curved.
it was a
wasn't
curved butt plug.
Ew.
That was supposed to stimulate the clit. That's
Yes.
what it was.
Oh.
And a gun.
And a gun. A pistol.
I kind of wanted to play with the gun.
Oh my god.
I didn't. I was.
Thank God.
We
Thank
okay.
God.
Keep in mind, okay,
I
we
didn't.
opened it, saw what was inside, immediately shut it.
Yes.
I didn't want anything to do with it, and they were like, let's look at it again.
And then we went back to it again.
Was that the first time you guys saw a gun?
No.
No? Okay.
I tried to hold a gun in my brother's bedroom.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you meant back then.
My crackhead cousin
Oh no.
left a gun when I was like 7 at my grandparents' house.
Oh, okay.
And I also shot some pellet guns.
Uh,
Not like
Doesn't
BBs, but like
count.
had
Yeah.
actual piercing like
Oh,
pellets that you
okay.
can shoot.
Yeah.
It was like an airsoft gun.
Hmm.
I shot that and then another one like with my Mexican cousins in the desert.
Yeah, I went camping when I was like 12, and they had a rifle, and I shot it.
A junior had a white cousin. Oh, I don't know if we put out his name. Whatever.
No, that's fine.
Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah,
Isn't that a nickname, anyways?
Yeah, junior. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got his address.
Yeah.
I got him. So,
What should you name this child? Junior.
so junior had a cousin, a white cousin, who like showed his like shotgun.
Fuck.
To us, and then like I think he let his other cousin hold it, and they let Junior hold it, and they immediately told him, was like, you gotta wash your hands before you touch anything. Don't touch your dick.
Fuck. Wait, what? Why?
Because like I guess like lead poisoning or something like that. Was something
I
like
didn't
that?
know that.
Something was weird. I didn't trust it.
Shotgun? That's not made out of lead, though.
No.
It's-
But I think like the ammo or something
Yeah, I was
like
gonna say,
that.
did he
was-
hold the ammo?
It was something like he just said
in
like
case.
I guess
Yeah,
just
I
in
guess.
case. Okay. Damn.
But yeah,
Oh, so
I
after
might
you
be
saw
totally
the
wrong. I
pistol,
don't know anything.
after you saw the pistol again, what did you do?
We
Well,
never touched it.
I kind of like shifted it in there.
Yeah,
But it was in a holster.
yeah.
So I aimed it at Jesus' head while he was sleeping. This is the first time you're hearing this.
No,
by
you
the way.
didn't. No, you didn't.
I put it in his mouth. And I was like, Elijah, take a picture.
God.
Dude, I was just imagining like
What if you wake up to a picture?
I was imagining. I was like, why would you put those two things next to each other?
Oh my god.
Why would you put them next to each other?
Well, the butt plug and that, yeah.
Like, imagine needing that gun in the moment, and you grab a butt plug instead. Imagine someone
Your
robbing
sex
you.
toys are in the way! I can't grab the gun! It's too
Yeah.
slippery in here.
So, of course, next day, was it the next day you told me? Or, like, sometime
It was
after?
the next day. It was the next
Yeah,
day.
it was like right as soon as you woke up, we're like, there's a gun in dildo in the drawer.
I didn't even open it. I
No,
didn't see
you
it
didn't wanna
myself.
see it.
I didn't
Yeah,
want to see
you're
it.
like, I'll believe you guys.
I'll
I'll believe you guys. Just, let's go.
I was like, come on, let's go. And so, yeah, I never, of course we never told her. I didn't tell my mom for a while either. Until recently I did. And she was like, oh that was probably her gun. I was like, shit,
Oh, yeah.
okay. But yeah, she's like, yeah, she was a freak. I'm like, oh, okay.
Damn.
Christ.
But that was an exciting 2 days.
So yeah.
I think that'll be the end of the podcast.
That's
Alright,
it, guys. That's the end of our first podcast.
Yeah.
I have to pee.
Hopefully this was good. If any of you are listening to this and have
No
some
one's gonna
feedback,
listen to this.
I know, but if you do, leave some feedback. Love to hear it. If
I'll
this
leave out-
They're gonna be
repeat,
like,
so
just
yeah,
don't
views.
make another podcast because this show is annoying to listen to.
there you go. All right. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.